Mpola.
Pola.
Hey. Mpola.
My. How is it?
It's okay.
Eh? Wana tontomera banange. How is it?
Great.
That's good. Wow, you're welcome once again to this very lovely channel, Gospel Vaults Library. Lately, I posted a video about this bike and several people were reaching out to me, but some people were not trying to understand when I explained. That's why I felt that I should come and answer the questions openly so that other people also have the same question in their mind can get the answer and you deal with it. How are you supposed to get this bike? That's question number one. This is MOCOO. It's an electrical bike, and the procedure of getting this bike is very simple. If at all you want to take it, what you do is to get the stated amount of money which I listed for you in the previous video. Then secondly, you must have a national ID, which is original by the way. Then thirdly, you must have two guarantors, people going to stand by your side to make sure they can say, we know him, we know Patrick, yes, so I stand on his behalf. In case of anything, you can reach me, things like that. You know how guarantors works. Then fourthly, you may need a LC letter. You understand? Where you're residing, where you're living, you must be having a LC somewhere there, and you have to go to the LC. Gives you a letter that authenticates that he or she knows you, where you live. Fifth, you must have a letter from border stage. Now, that's where I want to come and break it very well for you. Most people were saying, why are you talking about border stage and yet I'm not a border cyclist? Wow. Now, the main objective of making this bike, it was aiming at giving this bike to the youth and they ride border. But still, for you who is not a border cyclist, you still have a chance of how to get it. For those who have never been riding a border, what are you supposed to do to make sure you get this bike? Very simple. What are your intention of getting the bike? You want the very bike to be operating in your operating business. You have your business somewhere, it's already operating, so you need a motorcycle to back and help your transportation to become so easy. This is how you do it. Just get, I hope you pay tax in your business. Get your licenses, your permit. The license or the permit which you use to operate in that business is the one you're going to take and you photocopy to back you up. You understand? It's the one you're going to use. That is how you, who is not going to take this bike under border staff, you're going to use it in that process. But for you who is going to go for border process, you seriously have been, you are not in any business or anywhere, but you want to start a border cyclist and you have never been a border cyclist. This is another step for you forward that you can start with. What you are going to do, you have to go to any border stage around you, talk to the chairman, let them know your opinion that now here I am, I want to start riding a border. So whatever steps that they will bring for you, that you should go through, you have to meet them. So should you meet all those steps very well, then of course the chairman has to give you a letter that verifies that he knows you. Whatever training that you will need, I don't know, but it is that you want the letter. Then eventually when you get the letter, you can now back you that letter, and that's where most problem was. So it's only to get that letter plus your initial deposit and then two guarantors, national ID, boom, you start riding. How long will you take to pay this bike? This bike is paid in 3 phases. Phase 1 you can pay for 1 year. And if you are going to pay for 1 year, which means daily, there is a discount for you and you're going to pay little money. You're going to be paying 17,000 daily. Daily, as you go to operate, you know that before you change the battery or do what, you go through the process. By the way, that one you will know when you have entered the field how they pay that money. So I just want to break it and we go further. Then the second route of someone who wants to pay 1.5 years, how much are you going to pay daily? Daily, you are likely to pay 13,000 with some 400 or 500. 13,400 or 500. That is the amount of money you're going to pay daily for 1.5 years. Then eventually this bike remains yours. Now, how about someone who say all those money is too much and the duration is so short? I want to pay for 2 years. What should I do? Because the phase of paying is strictly 3. 1, 1.5, and 2. Now, the 2 years, for you want to take the 2 years, you're gonna pay, you'll be paying 11,000 at a slow, at your own pace for 2 years. And then the bike remains yours. So sit along and you look into that. If you decide 1 year, 1.5, and 2 years, which one is the best for you? Which one suits you best? So better advise yourself before you go for this kind of deal. Because people are eager. There are some people who say, oh, I want to pay very fast so that the thing remains mine. Hey, my brother, are you capable enough to make the 17,000 in a day? Look at yourself. You understand? Things of loan, you have to approach it with wisdom. Do you have the capacity to make 17,000 daily? If you don't. Then go for the second chance, 13,500. Are you having the capacity to pay that money? If not, then shift 2 years. 11,000, because that's the last. There is no any other one chances there. That's the last. So eventually, after you have thought of it very well, you're making your final decision. So you can now make the steps of going to get this bike. Now some are asking themselves, Munayenga, I don't know where this bike is found. Even I don't know the offices. Even I don't have the number. How am I going to start? Very good. You are now with me because I have taken my time also to make sure I make this video for you, to be available for you to know it, have the information, and you digest it very well. So now what you do, you call me. Alright? You call me. My number is in the description. Some people were making their own mistake, thinking that now when I call you, Patrick will need a lot of money. When I call you, some people say this one, it is a fair gig or what. So what you do, you just call. When you call, make sure you have the transport. I take you direct, because when I take you, I am likely to have a commission. You understand? We are selling the bike, so I'm gonna get a commission for me to take you there. But make sure you meet the requirements. You understand? Get me transport. Me, I am going to take you exactly where you're going to get the bike without confusion, and instantly we come back with the bike, because it is a today business. Not again, I pay today, come back after 1 week, 1 month. No, instantly you get the bike. So now I hope I have answered this place.
Yes.
You see that she has been washed like that, and it is now a small water.
Yes.
Mm.
That's to go like that.
Living life is expensive.
Hey.
Very expensive. Very.
Yeah. And someone sees you say that one's wasting time.
Yes.